Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Sunday night, March 22nd, around 9:29 p.m. It's cold out in Billerica, and here is some news. The Tampa Bay Lightning beat the Boston Bruins by the score of 5-3. The Bruins sliding out of the playoff picture, it seems like. And the Detroit Pistons beat the Boston Celtics by the score of 105-97. And in the NCAA men's basketball tournament, Duke, Gonzaga, and Oklahoma and Wichita State have advanced to the Sweet 16. The other games are still going on right now. And that's about it on that. My third and final video blog subject of the night is the personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is Chip Carey, who's the Atlanta Braves announcer for Fox Sports South and Sports South, and he's been the Braves announcer for the past 11 years. Chip Carey comes from a broadcasting family. His grandfather was the late great Harry Carey, legendary announcer for the Chicago Cubs and Baseball Hall of Fame announcer. His father, Skip Carey, was a long-time Atlanta Braves announcer as well. Chip Carey's real name is Harold Carey III. He grew up in St. Louis and Atlanta, and he followed in his father's and grandfather's footsteps to become a sports announcer. He went to the University of Georgia, and he majored in journalism, and in 1987 he graduated with honors. He started his sports career on TV stations in Panama City, Florida, and Greensboro, North Carolina, as a sportscaster. Chip Carey's first play-by-play gig was in 1989. He was the TV voice of the expansion Orlando Magic of the National Basketball Associations. Chip was the play-by-play announcer of the Magic for about 7 years. And he started his baseball announcing career in 1993 when he became the TV voice of the Seattle Mariners. He was the TV voice of the Seattle Mariners for about 3 years. He actually got a tryout to do St. Louis Cardinals games in 1995, but he rejected that, and he stayed with the Mariners. And Chip Carey got his first national exposure in 1996 when he was doing some playoff games for the NBA on TNT. And also in 1996, Chip signed with Fox Sports to become the host of Major League Baseball games on Fox Sports. He did that for from 1996 through 1998. Then for 3 years afterwards, he became play-by-play announcer of MLB games on Fox regional games. And in 1998, Chip Carey succeeded his grandfather, Carey Carey, who passed away that year, as a Chicago Cubs TV announcer for WGN and Fox Sports Chicago. He was with the Cubs for about 7 years. Towards the end of his tenure with the Cubs announcing, he got into some arguments with the Cubs players and stuff like that, and the Cubs did not renew his contract for 2005, but Chip Carey decided to go to Atlanta, and he signed a long-term contract with the Atlanta Braves to become their play-by-play announcer on TV and radio. He started in 2005 as the voice of the Braves when they were still on TBS, and he also worked for Turner Sports as well, calling college football games for them in 2005 and 2006 when they had college football. And in 2007, TBS got Major League Baseball games to playoffs, and Chip Carey was the lead announcer, and he was the lead announcer for the MLB on TBS for about 3 years, but he was kind of a little too homerish, kind of a little bit critical of the players. And in 2009, TBS decided not to bring back Chip Carey as play-by-play announcer for the MLB on TBS, and Chip like continued to do Braves games for Fox Sports South and Sports South, and he signed a new long-term agreement with them in 2010. Which part of that agreement he's doing some college sports for Fox Sports and Fox Sports South, and Chip's a very good play-by-play announcer. He's probably one of the best in the business, and he's like a third-generation one, which is pretty good. Some of the calls that Chip Carey's made is a little on television has been like kind of a little bit like critical and stuff, and he's kind of a homer and stuff. Many people wish Chip Carey could be the lead announcer of the MLB on Fox when Joe Buck ever decides to step away and concentrate more on the NFL on Fox and stuff like that. I'm surprised that Chip Carey hasn't gotten like a chance to do NFL games for Fox as like a lower level announcer and stuff, because he's done college football games on TBS. I'm real surprised that Fox hasn't signed him to do regional games for the NFL on Fox. Maybe this year he will be doing it. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. 3 more video blogs. First video blog I'm going to be doing will be about the review of WrestleMania 11, and then the second video blog will be my take on the class of 2015 WWE Hall of Fame inductees, and the third and final video blog of the night will be about Jack Berry, former game show host and producer, the late great Jack Berry. I had some issues this afternoon with my computer again because of like the internet going down and stuff. I had to reboot this again, and it's a hard thing, but at least it's working okay and stuff like that. Sorry about a little bit of the lateness of this video blog. I'm trying to get a lot of these video blogs in. I just hope the internet problems finally resolve for good. Well, see you tomorrow. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and coming soon to these video blogs. Great ones. You know who the great ones are. The Rock, and Wayne Gretzky, and Julie Broughton, and Heidi Pratt. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.